Okay, let's take some time and build out the page that's going to display all of our shoes. So let's go into our fixture here and let's just make 100 shoes. And I want to randomly add some values just to make it more interesting. So let's just do random between 1 and, I don't know, like 900. And for retired, let's do like if I is, I don't know, divisible by 3, we'll retire the shoe, and if not, we'll set it to false. So let's just do an else statement there. Oop. And end that. So let's go ahead and let's clear this out. Let's do Rails DB fixtures load. All right, and let's just log in using this user right here. So confirm user with shoes at example.com, and we'll go ahead and log in as them. I guess the first thing we should do is probably just add a link in here that'll help us get to these places. So what do we got going on here? We have activities. Let's just do another one for shoes, and we'll just change this to shoes. We'll update that ID because the ID needs to be unique. And we can do view my shoes, change this to shoes path, and let's just do add a new shoe, and we'll do new shoe path. Get rid of that extra link. All right, so we have this. We can go to view my shoes. Nothing is here, and that makes sense because we're not doing anything in the controller. So let's go into our shoes controller, go to the index, and let's actually borrow from our activities controller here, because I think we're going to want to paginate this in case somebody has a lot of shoes. So we'll do current user dot shoes. We don't actually need to do this query because we're not going to have any searching, at least for now. So current user dot shoes, and we'll change this to shoes. But now we need to go into our index view and loop through them. And before I do that, let's copy some stuff from our activities index. So we'll go in here, pretty much let's just copy this whole thing. And we'll go into our shoes index, paste this. So let's change every instance of activities to shoes. Keep that there, render shoes, this is good. And we'll just say, else, we wouldn't worry about this param stuff because we're not going to be searching. So link to add some shoes. We'll just do new shoe path. So this is good. Now we just need to do probably like the shoe name, the distance, and if it's retired or not. So retired, right? Yeah, retired. Okay, I'll actually keep that open as a reference. And we'll keep one for actions too. That way you can like edit the shoe and whatnot. But now we need to go in and make a shoe partial. So that way render shoes works. So shoe.html.erb. And let's go into, we'll copy a lot of this from the activity partial. Let's just copy that. And let's go back to the shoe partial. So we'll get rid of the view because there's no view. And we only have, I think, what was it, 3 columns or 4 columns. Yeah, 3 columns. So name, we'll just do shoe dot name, or make that singular, and then shoe, what is this thing here? Distance. So distance in miles, and I'll just put miles after that. And then we have retired, so we'll just say, I guess we can just do shoe dot retired. We can add a question mark onto it and it'll just return true or false. So retired, and edit shoe path. I think this is what we want. And change activity to shoe. And let's fire this up and see if it's working. Cool, this is good. And it's randomly doing if it's retired or not. The edit action works. So this is good. I think the next thing I want to do is just maybe have all of the shoes that are not retired appear at the top. So we can do that a few ways, but I think I'm going to make a scope for this. And scopes are just a way to create specific ways of querying for your records. So let's do a scope, and we'll call it, let's call it, we'll see, maybe I'll just call it ordered. And then this is the syntax, and I think we want to do order, I think it's like maybe retired. Retired true. Let's see if this does anything. Order must contain arguments. Maybe this. Maybe it needs to be that. Oh, okay, the problem here is the order needs to be descending or ascending, not you don't pass in the value of what this field is. So that was just my. So let's go check this out. Okay, I know what the problem is. So I need to just follow this format here. So I need to make this a symbol. So I have scope. Actually, I'll call it ordered. Let's see here. Let's go back here. All right, so this doesn't seem to be working the way I thought because it's not really grouping them. Retired. Does this do anything? Ascending. Oh, no, you know what? The problem isn't with this. I need to actually call this. So let's go into the shoes controller. And now I can do current user.shoes.ordered. Okay, so now all the retired shoes appear at the top of the list. So we want to change that to probably ascending order. And then also, maybe we should change this from, no, we'll keep this as ordered. And then I think we can also chain on some other ones. So maybe name as descending. Let's see here. Okay, so actually we can do ascending there. I think this will be alphabetized, right? Yeah, so all the shoes that are not retired are then going to be ordered by their name. So this is good, and then you can just see the miles right there. I like that. That's good. Retired, false. Cool. And then we have pagination down here. All right, this is good. I'm trying to think if we need to do anything else with this particular UI. I'm not even sure if I'm going to write a test for this because this is so simple and it's not like necessarily mission critical to the application. So I think let's make a commit here. Git add, git commit, and we'll say build shoes index.